everyone, I'm coming to you today on this beautiful day from the rooftop of Love Integration Yoga. I've been practicing a somatic grounding and centering technique that I learned this quarantine through an online course I've been taking called Game Changers, and that's run through the Pachamama Alliance. I've been so inspired by this technique that I've been practicing it every day, and I want to share it with you today. So if you want to practice with me, just go ahead and stand up, find a mountain position, and the first technique we'll practice here is centering and grounding into our length. So just feeling the soles of your feet rooting down into the earth, and from there feeling your length coming up your spine all the way up to the top of your head. So being centered in our length can represent our dignity, and the word dignity means being in a state worthy of respect and honor. Being centered in our length also means being able to kind of channel our divine assignment. We all have a divine assignment in this life, and we're able to root it down into earthly action through our length. The second technique here is to center ourselves in our width. So you can feel from hip to hip, feel from shoulder to shoulder. Maybe you want to feel in between your ears. I like to extend my arms all the way out and really feel the space that I take up in the world. So being centered here in our width represents our ability to take up space and to connect with others in our lives. It's our ability to give and our ability to receive. And a lot of times in life, we crunch up, we curl up, and we kind of get into a state of protection and fear. So this is asking you to really take up your full width. Take a deep breath. And then from here, we're going to center ourselves in our depth. So maybe you feel your clothes touching your back and your front. Then we want to start to feel everything in between. So maybe you start to feel your digestive organs, your heart, and centering ourselves here in our depth can represent everywhere that we've been in our lives, our past, that has led us to this moment right here in our center, which is our present, and where we want to go, the beautiful new lives that we want to create for ourselves, our families, and for our communities. So feeling fully here, your depth. And then lastly, you can go ahead and bring your hands 2 inches below your navel. And this is the center of gravity for the body when we're standing. And this area here, we're going to think about and center ourselves, kind of tune ourselves up with the higher purpose of our lives. So if we were to meet someone on the street, they would know who we are and what we really care about. So say the higher purpose of your life is love. And tuning yourself up with the frequency of love. And from this centered space, when you're faced with any kind of challenge or adversity, we want to practice this technique, and hopefully we're able to handle those challenges from a centered place of being in our truth. This has helped me so much. I really hope that it helps you too. Enjoy. I mean, you can practice this 3 to 5 times a day, and you can practice in the car. Just make sure you keep your eyes open. Thanks.